Welcome back to the channel, my dear juniors. If you are watching this, it means university exams are knocking on the door and the clock is officially ticking. I know exactly what's going through your mind right now, the panic, the massive syllabus, and the late night overthinking. But take a deep breath. I've been exactly where you are right now. By following a concrete strategy, I managed to score really well in my first year exams. If I can do it, you absolutely can too. In this video, I am going to break down the exact blueprint you need to ace anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. No fluff, just practical and battle tested advice. Let's dive in. First things first, where you should be right now. By this moment, ideally, your first reading of all three subjects should be done. If it isn't, do not panic, but do speed up. Complete it as early as possible because at any cost, you should commence your revision. You must target at least 2 solid revisions before you enter into the hall. Grab any reliable question bank you prefer and focus heavily on high-yield topics. When you sit down to study, divide your day efficiently. Try giving 3 hours to each subject, adjusting the order according to the personal preference or what needs more work. While managing 9 hours of study, do not sacrifice your body. Health is paramount. Maintain a good sleep cycle and keep your nutrition on point. A starved and sleep-deprived brain will freeze in the exam hall. Take care of yourself first. Now let's talk about the day before the exam. Don't leave your packing for the last minute. Make sure you carry all the essential stationery, the black and blue pens, highlighters, and the color pencils for your diagrams. Check your specific hall allows them or provides them, but be prepared. Most importantly, double check the mandatory items, your ID card and your hall ticket. Losing time over a forgotten hall ticket is a nightmare you don't want. You have walked into the hall, you are in your seat, and the paper is placed in front of you. Right here, do not panic. Remind yourselves, I did whatever was necessary, and now is the time to reciprocate it on the paper. Take a few deep breaths, consciously control your heart rate, and clear your mind. Look through the entire question paper and segregate the questions based on what you can write flawlessly. Here is a golden rule that saved my scores. Do not start with the essay question if you aren't 100% confident in it. Starting poorly on an essay spoils your confidence and ruins the examiner's impression. Instead, write 4 to 5 short questions flawlessly to build your momentum, then tackle your essay and then complete the rest of the question. Then question rises, how to write your answers to fetch maximum marks. Ditch the dense paragraphs, especially for anatomy. The examiners hate walls of texts. Write clean and structured flowcharts. Diagrams are king in anatomy. Diagrams are your absolute key to scoring well. Label them neatly. Now, speaking of flowcharts and diagrams for anatomy, I know how exhausting it is to sit down and condense those massive textbooks before your exams. So to make things incredibly easy for you, I am giving out my own handwritten anatomy notes for basic and affordable price if you are interested. Trust me, this will make your anatomy revision 10 times faster. They are neatly structured and packed with high-yield diagrams you need to draw and organized in a way that helps you write your university answers flawlessly. If you are stressed about anatomy and want to save massive amounts of time, reach out to me. While writing for every single question across all 3 subjects, try to add clinical correlation or clinical aspects in each and every question. That is exactly what fetches you those extra edge marks over everyone else. Now let's talk about your greatest enemy and ally, the clock. You only get 3 hours or 180 minutes per paper. Let's address the MCQs first. Rules vary. Sometimes you have to hand them over in the first 20 minutes or sometimes you can keep them to the entire 3 hours. If you are allowed to keep them for the whole duration, do not rush. Go through them, mark the ones you are 100% sure of and leave the doubtful ones for the end. Do not bubble your OMR sheet in the first go. Wait for the specific time later in the exam so you don't make reckless mistakes. Let's look at the math for your theory writing. So if we remove 20 minutes for the MCQs, you are left with 160 minutes for the rest of the questions. Here is how we budget it. Allot 30 minutes for long essay question and 7 to 8 minutes for each short answer question. If you stick to this, you will be left with around 45 minutes at the end. Use this remaining time to tackle your reasoning questions, reapproach any difficult questions and add extra points you might have remembered. Finally, use the last few minutes to complete all your OMR bubbling smoothly. So this is how you use time efficiently without running off pages or minutes. Look, university exams are tough, but they are completely beatable with the right strategy. Trust your preparation, keep an eye on the clock, and write your paper with confidence. If this video helped you clear your mind, hit the like button and subscribe for more clinical and exam guidance, and share this to your batchmates who need to see this today. Wish you all the very best to all my juniors. Go ace it. See you in the next video.